Hello and welcome to the IFAR video newsletter, where we'll be bringing you the latest and best aftercare stories from around the world. In this edition, we're going to be learning more about a thoroughbred's journey when their racing careers don't go to plan, and why the sport of polo is seen as a particularly successful and popular second career choice. We have come to one of the most prestigious polo clubs in the world, Guards Polo Club in the grounds of Windsor Great Park. We're here for the first ever licensed International Thoroughbred Polo Championships, where up to 60 horses bred to be racehorses will be showing off their new skills as polo ponies.
We have 4 classes, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and then 6 to 8-year-olds. They are competing for a cash prize, but the event is a bigger thing to show the world what these amazing thoroughbreds can do, when they're too slow for racing or when they finish racing, and predominantly how good they are in the polo world. We are including any bred thoroughbred from around the world. Today we've got some French ones, some Irish ones, and I'm hoping next year's event we'll get some from New Zealand and Australia, and hopefully some Argentine ones as well. As long as they are bred a thoroughbred, then they can enter, because a lot, as you know, are either too small or too weak to race as a 2 or 3-year-old, and that's where a lot come into the polo market and turn into great polo ponies.
Historically, the best polo ponies in the world that have played the sport have been thoroughbreds from the track. When I first started to build a string to play polo professionally, I started traveling the country, meeting breeders, stud managers, racehorse trainers, owners, who were all looking for a similar thing, in that they had a young thoroughbred that wasn't going to make it to the track for whatever reason. And we'd take them on if we felt that they fitted the bill for what we were looking for in terms of conformation, attitude, their action, how they move, etc.
Jack, tell us about the ponies that you've got here today.
So the 2 oldest ones and furthest along in my process are called Bocco Samba and Chiara de Luna, which are both by the same stallion called Kailaki. We're looking for the nice, quiet ones that are willing to learn, have nice actions, obviously aren't too big, so there wouldn't be very many jumping horses, for example. Shorter to mid-distance sprinters is what we're looking for. I'm a big advocate of giving them at least 4 or 5 months in the field to chill out, relax, let their bodies recuperate, because they've been pushed from a very young age. Chiara de Luna, they put her in the February sale in Newmarket. I bought her online with a friend of mine called Billy Jackson Stotts, who's a bloodstock agent. And Bocco Samba, with her, I went to the yard, rode her at the yard, and bought her that day. If the groom is always sad to see them go, then you always know that you're picking up a nice one. And they're now 6 years old. They're competing in tournaments with me now, going really, really well. I think they're 2 of the better horses I've ever had in my life. Hopefully they show that today and keep kicking on. I think a lot of people don't really realize how rounded and talented thoroughbreds are. Polo, there's a lot to it, with the acceleration, the stopping, the actual gameplay. And when a thoroughbred takes to it, they're an unstoppable force. It's amazing to see. We've had a few go to Argentina and play the highest there, but not only just from England. For example, a New Zealand thoroughbred won Best Playing Pony in the Argentine Open, which is the highest tournament there is in the world.
As well as demonstrating the remarkable versatility of the thoroughbred, it's also important to show that these horses have some sort of commercial value once their racing career is finished.
We're going to try and do the auction to get people interested in the event, and also give an outlet to people who are putting the work in and buying these thoroughbreds and making them full polo pony as an avenue to sell them.
At 13,000, thank you.
Meanwhile, in Australia and in the United States, they have multi-discipline competition events exclusively for former racehorses that carry significant prize money incentives. So that's it from Guards, and that's it for this episode. Our thanks goes, as always, to the Japan Racing Association for their support of the IFAR video newsletter, and we'll see you next time.